Do you think this is like a crime family masquerading as a political family? I mean, what do we make of this, and how have they been able to get away with this for so long while authorities are talking about arresting Donald Trump? It's hard to understand how this could even happen, Mike.
You know, when I first started looking into it in the Hunter Biden laptop, I thought it was just Joe and Hunter. But the more and I write this into my Substack, I've been publishing some lately. And the Substack, by the way, is called Midnight in the Laptop of Good and Evil. But it was a conspiracy within the Obama White House. It started before 2014, before Ukraine. And Obama's been covering it up, and Joe Biden was part of it to enrich himself and his family. There were other members of the administration. John Kerry's son was also partners with Hunter Biden in some business deals. They all benefited from their fathers going back and forth with U.S. Assistance to Ukraine, and then they would get a kickback from that through their sons. And that's what I told the FBI. The flight that the witness tip that I gave was specific to an Air Force Two flight I took on April 21st, 2014. And this is the schedule that I was able to look at in the White House in the laptop. This is Hunter Biden's schedule from April 16th, 2014. You can see I've underlined where he goes with Devon Archer to White House at 11:15. He goes and meets his dad. This is 2 days before he gets signed on to be on the board of Burisma. This is 5 days before Joe Biden gets on this plane with me and Jake Sullivan, who is the purveyor of this information. So this is a plot that comes out of Joe Biden's White House West Wing office with Hunter Biden and Devon Archer. And when it progresses to the point where Joe Biden is on the plane on Air Force Two, we're flying into Ukraine, and Jake Sullivan comes walking to the back. My job as a stenographer is to record him as he speaks to the press. And one of the press asked him, what's in this energy assistance you're bringing? And he said, well, the energy assistance is for non-conventional gas resources, unconventional gas resources. Well, that's fracking. And that's what Burisma's specialty was. And that's what Joe Biden and his son and his business partner were talking about 5 days earlier in their West Wing meeting. And Sullivan knew it. He comes back and he tells it. At this point on the airplane ride, as we're flying in and these press are asking these questions, no one knows that Hunter Biden is already on the board of Burisma, that is about to receive assistance paid for by U.S. taxpayers from Joe Biden. It's a legal crime. It's public corruption. That's what the FBI should be investigating, and they're not. They haven't got back to me. They need to get back to me. I should be a witness in front of one of these grand juries that's investigating Joe Biden and Hunter Biden because they're criminals.
This is just so amazing, Mike. Thank you for breaking this down on this program. I didn't even know a lot of this stuff before you. So this, I think, is going to be new information to a lot of people. And folks, there are national security concerns here too. You know, the guy behind Burisma is actually the guy who created Zelensky, the current leader of Ukraine.